Hey Comets, my name is Dorian Evans. I am the Assistant Director for Environmental Programs with Research Campus and Environmental Safety here at UT Dallas. My team's goals are to help ensure compliance with environmental regulations that are in place to help protect human health and the environment, including our natural resources on campus. Today, tag along with my team as they go along on their monthly creek walk. Cottonwood Creek is a public waterway that has two branches running through eastern and western sides of our campus. The creek flows through campus, then all the way to White Rock Lake, which is a wonderful place to kayak, bike, and enjoy nature in Dallas. If anything, including chemicals, waste, and trash, ends up on the ground, it can easily flow into Cottonwood Creek and then downstream. So it's important to inspect these areas to identify and help prevent these issues. A lot of factors affect overall water quality. To help identify issues with our creek, we look for identifiers such as oily sheens, turbid or cloudy water, dead fish, strange colors, odd odors, pet waste, visible trash, and erosion. Now, let's meet some of my team.
Hi there, I'm Roshni.
Hi, I'm Brandon.
Come join with us for a creek walk. We are now at the starting point of east portion of Cottonwood Creek. This is where Cottonwood Creek starts for our campus. We are now standing between Enseral and Callier. This is also the site for our landscape project. Typically, in a construction site, we look for stormwater BMPs, which are best management practices. This is to keep construction runoff away from the creek. There, you see the silt fences, they are temporary BMPs because they come out as soon as the project is completed. Over here, there are some erosion concerns that we have been noting down in our inspections. But the good thing is, the landscape project is addressing these issues.
One of the things that we see here is algae. So this is obviously naturally occurring, but when you get too much of it, it could be a sign of your water having high concentrations of nutrients that are pulled in by surface runoff from the surrounding areas. This is especially a problem in construction zones. Algal blooms can indicate potential issues. Typically, it's not a problem unless you have other indicators such as dying aquatic species or vegetation, low dissolved oxygen, or high nutrients such as nitrogen, phosphorus, or potassium. So that's really when you get a more comprehensive look at a system's overall water quality as well. And you'll also come up with some remedial techniques to correct those problems.
Rock berms over here are permanent BMPs. They help control erosion by reducing stormwater runoff and increasing groundwater percolation. Another type of permanent BMPs are bioswales. A bioswale accomplishes the same task as a rock berm, but instead of using rocks, we use natural vegetation to control erosion. This bioswale is by BSP. And this one is at the new Sciences building. Now, we are in the north side of AD building walking towards our trash catcher, which we all call as an innovative BMP. This trash catcher catches all the floatables in the creek channel and keeps them from flowing downstream. Our partners in FM Grounds Department clean these trash catchers periodically so that the flow of water is not blocked to cause any flooding. UTD is a smoke-free campus, yet we continue to find a lot of cigarette butts near the gazebo behind PS1. These can wash into the creek and contaminate water. This is West Fork of Cottonwood Creek. It runs through housing starting at Dining Hall West, running all the way to Phase 2. One of the issues we have observed here during our inspection is pet waste left in areas so close to the creek. Improperly disposed pet waste can wash into storm drains through rain, melting snow, and even runoff from sprinklers and other landscape watering. Please collect the pet waste in a plastic bag, tie the ends securely, and toss it in a trash can. Help keep Cottonwood Creek clean.
An important factor for water quality is the amount of sediment and chemicals that are transported into a stream through surface runoff. Water with high sediment concentrations can impact drinking water quality, lower the amount of dissolved oxygen that aquatic species depend on for survival, and provide available nutrients and attachment sites for bacteria such as E. coli. Chemical runoff from, say, an oil change can also greatly impact water quality by lowering dissolved oxygen and increasing nutrient concentrations. Here we have a parking lot at one of our student housing facilities. With the knowledge we have of stream water quality, we ask that students refrain from washing their vehicles and changing their oil heater, as these constituents will end up in surface runoff. So the main goal of our monthly inspections of Cottonwood Creek is to make sure that we're in compliance with any current regulations. But more importantly, it's because we want to ensure that UTD is responsibly managing the health of the water resources on campus and ultimately downstream.
Thanks for following along with us today. I hope you learned a little bit about water quality in Cottonwood Creek. And while we do our monthly formal inspections, you can help us out every day by being our eyes, ears, and noses around campus. So if you see something, hear something, or smell something strange around Cottonwood Creek, let us know. Call us at 972-883-7200 or email us at safety@utdallas.edu. And if you're interested in helping more actively, be sure to sign up for the Campus Cleanup Program through the Office of Sustainability.